At last, the promise has been made. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings. For they are coming back. At last, the promise has been made.
Huh. You know, it's a single cartridge, but it actually, like, offloaded each game individually? I have a Switch cartridge that, like a physical copy of a game that's a port of 7 and 8. I guess it just counts them as individual things. I thought they'd be combined into, like, you would go into, like, a title screen where you would select one, but, okay. Here we are again. It's weird for a lot of reasons to be back right here doing this again. I mean, one, to know that we're so close to getting Rebirth, the next Final Fantasy VII game. To know that by the end of this, I'm going to finally play Crisis Core. I'm going to finally play Intergrade, the DLC for Remake. I'm going to play Remake on hard mode, which I heard is actually, like, a pretty definitive way to play the game. But then to also know that I'm going to get to play this original game again while trying to do everything in it. There's a bit of a weight to it, to this whole ordeal. Oh, am I even gonna make it to the title screen with this music? Oh man, it's been a little while. It's been a little while. But then also, the fact that this was the first game that I ever played through and uploaded onto this channel, you know, it's not lost on me. But then on top of that, currently, the holidays have ended, the new year has started. It's back to the usual stuff because friends are beginning to leave, but knowing that I got to be here at this place at this time with these people that I love so much, and, you know, watching them all sort of go, and meeting new people too, new people who are extremely awesome and cool, and it comes and goes so quickly, you know. So, I mean, last time I started playing this game, it was right after college, just about. So there is a little bit of this full circle nature to it. Met a lot of cool people, said goodbye to them, played Final Fantasy VII, you know? I guess that's just how things are going for me. Let's do it, I guess. I'm gonna let this ride out, and I'll explain what exactly we're doing here. This is not a normal playthrough. This is going to be a guided playthrough. I'm going to use a guide, because the first time I played this game, I played it on my own, little to no. I looked things up occasionally just to have a better idea of how certain things worked. But for the most part, it was just me, as blind as I could have been at the time, going and playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time. Now, I'm not just going to sit here and play it again. I mean, sure, that would be fun enough as it is, right? But my intention is to 100% the game by some metric. In my mind, that primarily means I'm going to go to all the locations on the map. I'm going to do all the boss fights. I'm going to go and kill all the weapons, you know? I'm going to get all the summons. Things like that. Hi, Final Fantasy VII. How's it going? I haven't seen you a little bit. So I am going to be guided. So the pacing on this is going to be a little odd, and there's going to be a lot of cuts jumping around quite a bit. Freaking iconic title screen. Now I'm playing the Switch version, the Switch port of the game. It's not the only thing I have. I do have the original game on the original console. I could play that version, and I did consider it, but because I am trying to do a 100% run, I know, and I am on a bit of a schedule here. Rebirth is in like 50 days or something, and I have this game, Crisis Core, and Final Fantasy VII Remake to play through again, right? A Final Fantasy VII Remake with extra content, you know, so I got things, I'm not going to be blowing through these games, you know, I'm going to take my time, and however it goes is how it goes, right? But my goal is to have daily uploads. Parts are probably going to be pretty long, especially for this first game. The parts are going to be probably pretty sizely. Yeah, we're going to see how it goes. My intention... So it's my intention that I could actually use, or make use of some of the port mechanics, which is like being able to probably pause the game entirely whenever you need to, probably be able to like fast forward or increase the game speed. I feel like that's going to be useful. Here's the thing. If I start this and realize I don't have any of those options, then I might just boot in the original game, because at that point, like, why the heck not, right? But we'll see. We will see right now. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, there's some... Okay, hold on. So what do we have? Okay, we do have speed boost. That's good to know. Target, camera, previous page. Start, menu, cancel. Okay, switch what? Switch characters? Maybe switch characters. Camera, interesting. So we have a no encounter mode, and we also have battle boosts. Presumably, you get to just, like, if you're in the middle of a battle and you're like, I just want to get through it, you can just boost your HP, MP, and your limit. Okay. I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to avoid no counter either. I'm still intending to play the game fairly as intended. I just wanted that speed boost. Because in my mind, an assist. I wonder what assist is. I'll have to see about that. In my mind, speed boost is just helpful in order to get through the arena. You know what I mean? And probably to help with some. If there's certain instances where I need to grind, having a speed boost probably is going to help a little bit. So we'll see about that. let's sit back and I'm gonna crack open this Naked because it's Naked is crack for Dante. And we'll just enjoy this. The theories that people have made with how this game starts in comparison to Final Fantasy VII Remake is very interesting stuff, but we'll get into that a little bit later. I mean, is this one of the most iconic intros ever in a game? I kind of feel like maybe. I kind of feel like... Oh man, the cuts to the train. So good. It's such good direction, honestly. I kind of feel like... I mean, it's so good that I started the intro this way, right? Dang. Oh, right, everybody has mouths, which was not in the original game, if I remember correctly, right? Come on, newcomer, follow me. I don't know, like, how the translations and stuff are gonna be or anything like that either. Okay, now... Let me see it. Oh, assist. Oh, it literally gives me a pointer? That might have been the original game, though, right? Probably. Oh my gosh. Times 3, I just needed to know. Oh, you don't get to choose. It's just either normal speed or times 3 speed. Oh, sweet. Okay, so you can actually see things that I'm using. So that's no encounter, and then what? That's HP boost and everything like that? Okay, good to know. Luckily, it's like clicking in sticks and stuff like that, which is not something you would be doing otherwise. Let's switch. Oh. There was another potion. I just pressed A like right here, I got another one? Ex-soldier. Oh, don't even have a name yet. Things I can change. Recommend. Hold on. ATB wait. Recommended active. I guess I'll just do recommended. We'll go initial. Camera angle auto fixed. Auto. That's fine. Restore attack indirect. Cool, neat, awesome. Now I am using. I was looking up guides, and I immediately found a guide that was recommended multiple times, called by a man named Absolute Steve. Absolute Steve, if you're out there, give me strength. And apparently he's including notes called perfect game notes, which is essentially saying like, oh, you want to get 1,000,000 of everything. You want to get like fully stocked on every item. You want to get every single, like, get the best stats on every single character, get all the best equipment. It's like going above and beyond, not just doing all the stuff. So I don't know if I'm going to be following those when they pop up. My intention is to, if he says you can go here to pick up a thing, I'm going to do it. If he says go over here to grab this item, I'm going to do it. If he says kill this guy a couple times to get like this new item, I'm going to do it. My intention is to do as much as humanly possible, which He even says himself, not recommended unless you play this game multiple times. Oh, you know, Cloud actually blinks. That's like a nice detail. Anyways, so let's get going. He says you can get potions, or you can grab these 2 potions from either guard, or 2 from one of the guards. It doesn't matter, since 2 is all you get. Oh, good to know. Oh, so that's why it gave me 2 on the one guy. And then we just get into a first fight. So there will be random jumps, there'll be random pausing as I... look at this lovely frame rate. Here's the thing though, even in my first playthrough of the game, I never really had trouble with it. The game's actually not very hard. The game's only hard if you intend to go and fight all the guys. Which is, that's funny. First fight, you immediately get leveled up to level 7. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see. Off the southern room, okay. So there's gonna be some stuff to pick up later down the road. Used to be in Soldier, huh? Not every day you find one in a group like Avalanche. Soldier, aren't they the enemy? What's he doing with us in Avalanche? He was in Soldier, Jesse. But he's quit and he's with us now. I didn't catch your name. All names will stay the same for the sake of... keeping the canon intact. Cloud, eh? I don't care what your names are. Once the job's over, I'm out of here. Dude, I thought I told you to move in a group. Protagonist and North Mako Reactor will meet on the bridge in the front. Now, I'm gonna go same rules that I did with Xenoblade Chronicles, where it's like, there's gonna be more dialogue than most of the things I've played. I'm just gonna quietly read it to myself. I don't know if I'm gonna read every single line, because that's just a lot of dialogue, and we got a lot of games to get through. I don't trust you. You shouldn't trust me. Actually, honestly, knowing how everything plays out, Barrett, you shouldn't trust me. Oh, they actually changed the button prompts. That's actually great, because I originally played the Steam port of the game, and they didn't. They did not change the button prompts, and it was kind of miserable sometimes. Direction of the buttons are pressing B to run. Ooh. Iconic shot. Okay. Let's see here. Phoenix Down can be looted from in a box in the southern room. Oh, we got random encounters now. I guess that makes sense. You know what I really do appreciate about the remakes so far is that did I miss? And then Cloud got killed by a single dog. Is that they did not shy away from having, like, even the weirdest enemies in the game. Like the weird dogs with tentacles going out of the backs, all the weird, like, abomination stuff in Hojo's lab. They did all of it, and I appreciate that. I respect that. Saw Biggs run out. Oh, whoops. Not looking at a grind. How are they faster than me? I'm like a soldier. I'm like the soldier. I thought the whole idea was that I'm like better than normal guys like this. Whatever. Okay, I don't have to worry about picking anything else up until we get Barrett. In which case... yeah. Just interesting they let you choose things to take. As if you would, like, not want to take everything. It is cool, like, when you enter a room, you can see people. But see, they even included these little guys in the new ones. Which are, like, I don't even understand what these are. They're like little cameras with tentacles? Like little jellyfish cameras? I don't know what the, mentality when it comes to, making your security system organic. I don't really understand like what the thought process there is, but if it works for Shinra, then you know that's all good and dandy, I guess. He's really gonna blow this huge furnace up? This will be something to see. It's gonna be great, Wedge, and nothing bad is ever gonna happen to you, my lovely, lovely boy. Kisses him on the head. Ooh, the reactor theme is so good. The new version of the reactor theme is amazing too. I mean, the vibes just change in seconds. First time in a reactor? No, after all, I did work for Shinra, you know. Planet's full of Mako energy. People here use it every day. It's the lifeblood of the planet, but Shinra keeps sucking the blood out with these weird machines. I'm not here for a lecture, let's just do it. Alright, you come with me from now on. As Barrett enters my body. The only place I want Barrett is extremely close to me. So here's a tip I already got from the thing that I never considered in the original game. Or at least I didn't consider it until like way later, which is the fact that, like in most Final Fantasy games, maybe all of them. Well, no, clearly not all of them, because some of them aren't even like this. And some of them aren't even turn-based. But you can, characters in the back row will do less damage on like melee attacks, but they'll also take less damage. However, if you have a ranged character or a character with ranged abilities, then they will take less damage. Well, then they will not lose out on the damage they deal. So Barrett, for instance, he has a gun for an arm. He can actually sit in the back row and still do as much damage as he would normally. It never even occurred to me. Code deciphered? Oh, maybe I should have talked to Jesse first. Oh well. Think how many people risked their lives just for this code. Yeah, it's funny, they imply that Avalanche is like way bigger than just this group of people in this game, but these are the only people we see. Okay, so this is, yeah, here we go. This is the southern rim I'm talking about. Phoenix down. I don't intend on dying, but you know what? Weirder things have happened. Okay. So let's see. Luckily everyone joins your rank. Okay, we're good. Put over here. Oh. I do kind of love, I love games with like pre-rendered backgrounds and stuff. It's such an interesting look. Little by little, the reactors will drain out all life on the planet. Then that'll be that. It's not my problem. Planet's dying, Cloud. The only thing I care about is finishing this job before security and the Robo Scouts come. just quietly re-entering my body. RPGs are some of the funniest, because it's stuff that you get used to, so you don't even think about it. But it's it's so funny to have somebody be really pissed off at you and then just like quietly walk back inside of you. Oh, we got like cinematic views. This must have blown people's minds when it came out, right? Like, well, I know this game was huge because everybody was playing it, not even just people who were particularly into RPGs and stuff. Like, everybody was into it. Okay, the next thing to grab is the blue potion lying around. Okay, so there's gonna be a potion and materia to pick up. Yeah, just be forewarned, if this is gonna be your first experience seeing this game, it's gonna be a little weird. Because I'm gonna be like very like hyper vigilant and constantly like referring back to a source in order to do things. It's not gonna be this is not a casual playthrough of the game. I also probably couldn't recommend it as a walkthrough either. Like, I'm not gonna be able to like give you info on it. We can walk all the way over here. But for why? I am entering the I'm entering the point of no return. Oh, little drill guys. They kept the little drill guys the same size too, which I mean, I thought they were actually people in this game, so I mean, people can be that size. I guess he's just a little hunched, huh? Oh, this music and stuff. Oh, I'm already feeling it again. The vibes are immaculate. Press A in front of a ladder, grab onto it, then use the directional buttons to climb down. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, because everything is pre-rendered, that's why you have, like, things to point you to, like, where, like, places you can enter and things that you can use are. Stay in front of a ladder. Gotcha, Jesse. Because truly, as much as, I mean, these pre-rendered backgrounds, a lot of them I still find to be very nice looking. But you can get lost in the sauce sometimes, though. You know what I mean? We don't stand a freaking chance. We will never get to go first. Nice. Don't know if that was entirely... Oh, Barrett. Barrett, you have one job. Do enemies get to have... I'm wondering if enemies have, like if how they're sorted or like lined up in a fight, if that matters. I don't think it does. I know that like certain enemy types, like if it's a flying enemy, I think they take more damage to ranged stuff than if they're not. Okay, well, we definitely want to save first. And the main theme is great. It's good I mean, the main fight theme is so good that in Remake, they remix it like 8-10 times throughout the entire game. Every single boss fight theme has it mixed in, which is amazing. Oh, I should have had Cloud attack the other guy. Oh well. That was unoptimal. Oh, do I have to? Oh, you can't. Oh, I changed characters. Do you have to use your limit if you have it? Surely not, right? Well, I can keep defending, or I can use other attacks and abilities and stuff, but... My assumption is I don't have to use it. A million freaking save points? Okay. Not this way? Alright. Cloud has taken damage, but not in a way that I'm too concerned about. Restore materia before they don't even like explain materia to you before you magic. Can I not equip the materia? I guess... Yeah, I guess not. Weird, they give you materia without you even being able to do anything with it yet. When you blow this place, it ain't gonna be nothing more than a hunk of junk. Cloud, you set the bomb. Shouldn't you do it? Just do it. I gotta watch to make sure you don't pull nothing. Fine, I'll do it. This isn't just a reactor. What's wrong? Huh? What's wrong, Cloud? Hurry it up. Yeah, sorry. Huh. That's interesting. I forgot about that little detail, that like he has like a sixth sense moment here of just like having to stop because he feels something, which means a lot more once you go through the entire game, but that's an interesting detail. I mean, yeah, actually, saving Prey before this was pretty good, actually. Sick. Locked on target. Oh, that means he's just gonna attack Barret, I'm assuming? Yeah, when it comes to boss fights and stuff, I'll see what enemies are weak to in the guide, but I'm not gonna, like, worry about strategies. Unless it's like the weapon fights, I might, well, I'll probably worry about strategies then. Oh, I used Ice Crud. Oh well. .96 damage ain't bad. Ooh. Ow. Kinda painful. You know, I am bummed out to hear that Sid and Vincent are not going to be playable characters in the next game. I understand why. It is kind of a shame though, since like they're all going to be present. Oh, attack while its tail... It's gonna counterattack with a laser. Oh. Do we just wait? I remember, I think I kept attacking it. I think I misinterpreted that line. Because it sounds like it's saying... Be careful, period. Attack it while its tail is up. Okay, we're good. We'll chill. Alright. And so I attacked it a bunch when its tail was up the first time, I think, and then I got murdered. Here's the thing, right? It's freaking RPG rules, right? If it's a robot, hit it with electricity and you're gonna be fine. I can't imagine it's gonna be that much of a problem. Okay, I've consulted the guide. We're good for a little bit. Let's get the heck out of here. So apparently, you have a time limit. 10 minutes, yeah, 10 minutes to detonation. You have a time limit, and apparently it does not stop in the menus, which is funny to me. We can quickly give Barrett that, though. Pretty sure there are still... random encounters, I'm assuming. That feels like the kind of thing they would do. Hey, Jesse. Jesse, you tying your shoe? Jesse. If I wouldn't know better, you're gonna have... You're putting death flags on yourself. But that'd be ridiculous. That's a lot of enemies. That's actually 1,000,000 enemies. There we go. Not bad. Oh, good. Help Jesse. You alright? Got my leg stuck. Thanks. You didn't have to jump over me. We could have just... we could have just taken turns, but okay. Oh, there we go. Yeah, again, it's gonna be a little finicky. But I'm not gonna knock the game on what I had to do back then. Because still, I mean, these environments are... The amount of detail and design in these environments was only achievable because it had pre-rendered stuff like this. I mean, of course, you could have done like full pixel art, right? You could have even done 3D environments, but if they had just done normal 3D environments, they wouldn't have had quite the punch, I don't think. Oh, when they attack us from behind, Cloud gets moved to the back. Oh. Yeah, so the orientation of the characters does matter. Both the physical orientation and the sexual orientation. As all the shippers out there would have you know. Never forget, the only characters you should be shipping in this game are Barrett and Cloud. Hey gang, how we doing? Guys, help us fight. Guys, help. We shouldn't have to use any items. I know it might look scary that our character's HP is like halfway down, but keep in mind we've had... These guys have like slugged us 20 times over, and we're only halfway down on HP. The game is not that bad. Dang, that gun is much better than the one that Barrett starts with. I hadn't occurred to me like why Barrett was doing so much more damage. Now, as far as characters and their relationships go, Jesse. Oh. Cloud is cold on the outside, but the fact that he didn't even hesitate to stop and help Jesse. That should keep the planet going at least a little longer. Yeah. Okay, now everyone get back. Oh, more freaking bombs. I mean, the intro to this game is just cool. It's cinematic as heck. It throws you right into the action. Oh, Wedge. Alright, now let's get out of here. Rendezvous at Sector 8 rendezvous at Sector 8 station. Split up and get on the train. Hey? If it's about your money, wait till we get back. But I want to go in. I want to see the flames. Be one with the fire, please. Oh, fine. Oh. Excuse me. What happened? You'd probably better get out of here. It's a little dangerous. Okay, now when it comes to the relationships with the characters, right? I am going to try to play. I really liked how things ended up the first time around. And the way I did things the first time, because I really loved, I liked the tragic nature of Cloud and Aerith's whole relationship in the game. I focused efforts into interactions with Aerith, positive interactions with Aerith, and then I'll while not keeping Tifa entirely out of the picture, and then once the big shift happens in the game, I shifted focus onto Cloud and Tifa's relationship, which is also extremely good and extremely satisfying, of course, but and I got a combination of things that, in my opinion, felt pretty freaking perfect. I felt like it told a really good story, and it didn't feel like Cloud just jumped, and it told a really good story while not feeling like Cloud was just jumping ship from one girl to another. However, I mean, that being said, I think what's nice about the game is that the girls don't feel like they're just there as a conduit for for Cloud to project onto. You know what I mean? They feel like their own people with their own thoughts and feelings about stuff. And that's pretty big. I mean, this game came out in 1997. Not to say there's like no good literature or representation or no good like well-written female characters. Just that I think especially for games, it is like notable that like how well written the characters are in this game. I'm not going to say they're bulletproof, but I think the characterization is like really well done, for sure. Really? I don't know what's going on, but all right. Goodbye, mystery girl. Also, like, seeing her in the intro and then bumping into her here, and like she doesn't even have a name. There's no big introduction, none of that. Like, that's pretty. It's cool. It's cool. It's good. It's really cool how they structured this. Okay. Time to consult. Absolute Steve, I got a question. I got a question for you. Why on earth would I need to sit here and grind for 99 iron bangles? I guess when he said like it's a perfectionist thing and this is like a guide to show you how to get max amount of every single item, he meant like every single item. But like, dude, you gotta sit here for hours to get money this early in the game, in the only spot you have to grind for monsters, to get 99 iron bangles? That's crazy. Alright, well, we don't need to worry about that. Again, not gonna do every single thing. Just gonna do some things. Now, there's supposed to be a potion. Yeah. Oh, that actually jump scared me. That's funny. The guy even said, don't be afraid of the electricity. Genuinely spooked me for a moment. Okay. Only fight. Cloud is a murderer. It's interesting how they interpreted Cloud's like entire like disposition in the remake. They made him a lot more serious and a lot more willing to. They highlighted the fact like how easy it is for him to just default to, yeah, I'm gonna kill a guy. And there's like more than one occasion where somebody has to stop Cloud from like straight up murking somebody. Oh, more fighting. Because I'm the hero, I'm the main character. I'll kill everything that moves and gets in my way. And it'll all be justified. Apparently, if you don't choose quickly to either run or fight, they the game chooses for you, which one's highlighted. Which is interesting. Not too worried about that though. Nice. Oh, that's a lot of dudes. More fighting. I'm getting surrounded. I mean, this is like an entire like military city, essentially. Well, actually, that's the interesting thing, though. Midgar isn't like a country. It's just a city, built by a corporation, and like all the soldiers and stuff like that are they're just like a corporate military force, essentially, which is horrifying. But it is what it is. All the dynamic like camera stuff that they do in the game too is like great. Oh. Don't have time to mess around with you guys. Cloud's so freaking cool. I think that's another really amazing thing about Cloud that you start to realize as the game goes on is that, like, on the surface, he seems like just like a very generic, edgy, serious, too cool for school like kind of protagonist. And then I think the most amazing thing about playing this game the first time around was like when you realize like, oh no, he's actually one of the most interesting video game characters, period. Like there's actually an incredible amount of like depth and intrigue in him and his background and the story and how it plays out and stuff, which was like really cool, because I knew Cloud from Kingdom Hearts, where he is just sad, mopey, edgy boy, but he's like so much more, and it's so fun to see that unfold. Cloud never came. Cloud, think he was killed? No way. Cloud. Say, do you think Cloud's gonna stay and fight for Avalanche? How the hell would I know? Do I look like a mind reader? Y'all, if y'all weren't such screw-ups. Hey, Bear, what about our money? Nothing, sorry. Looks like I'm a little late. You're damn right, late. Come waltzing in here making a big scene. It's no big scene, just what I always do. Expletive. Barrett calls Cloud a slur. Oh no. Having everyone worried like that, you don't care about no one but yourself. I mean, yeah, that is his whole thing. If you were worried about me? That's coming out of your share, hotshot. Wake up. We're moving out. Hey, Cloud. You were great back there. Cloud, we'll do even better next time. I think we did pretty good. It worked out. Careful, I'll shut this. God, your face is pitch black. There you go. Say, thanks for helping me back there with the reactor. Oh, that's nice. Man, they still inject so many little moments with these characters. That like, they still feel, like people enough, but like so it's only made even better with the amount of time they're able to spend on characters in the remake. That I'm also extremely excited to see how things with certain characters, side stories and stuff get fleshed out in Rebirth. I am incredibly excited for that. Train out Sector 8, train graveyard, yeah. This is why I hate the last train. That's when they let all the ruffians on. Huh? This is my house. Make yourself at home. That's funny. And, well, I mean, it's also sad, but it's just kind of funny. A funny line. The lines in the Shinra Times. The terrorists that bombed number 1 reactor are based somewhere in the slums. Blown up a reactor. They should put some thought into this one. Must have a real calculating leader. I wonder what they'll do next. Oh, Barrett actually, like, looked up for a moment. That's funny. Stop acting like a kid. Sit down and shut up. Train hasn't switched to security mode yet. I'm sure that'll change by tomorrow. Someday Avalanche is gonna be famous. Me too. I believe you, Wedge. Whoa. Please don't bother the other passengers. Do you think I got a bright future ahead of me? What do you have in mind? All my life, I feel like nothing but a sidekick. After joining Avalanche and trying to save the planet, I feel like I can do lots of things. Yeah, I think so. She took a toll on me. I'm gonna sleep till we get to the station. Hey Cloud, you wanna look at this with me? It's a map of Midgar rail system. Let's look at it together. I'll explain it to you. I like this kind of stuff. Bombs and monitors, you know, flashy stuff. Hit me with it, Jesse. I don't really remember this, but maybe I just sat back down. Okay, it's about to start. Oh. This is a complete model of the city of Midgar. It's about 1/10,000th scale. The top plate is about 50 meters above ground. A main pillar supports the plate in the center. There's a lot of other supports pillars built in each section. The number 1 reactor we blew up was in the northern section. There's a number 2, number 3, all the way up to number 8 reactor. The 8 reactors provide Midgar with electricity. Each town used to have a name, but no one in Midgar remembers them. Instead of names, we refer to them by numbered sectors. That's how things turned out. Hey, look what's next. This is the route this train is on. The route spirals around the main pillar. Should be coming around the center right now. Each checkpoint has an ID sensor device. It checks the identities and backgrounds of each passenger on the train. The backgrounds of each passenger on the train, and is linked up to the central data bank at Shinra headquarters. We definitely look suspicious, so we're using fake IDs. Well, you guys are wearing you're wearing plate mail for no reason. Speak of the devil. Light means we're in the ID security check area. When the lights go off, you never know what kind of creeps will come out. We're almost back now, what a relief. Yeah, running a security check in the dark specifically seems not great. I know. Next time, I'll make one just for you. What would be the positive interaction for this? Looking forward to it. Okay, I'll put a little extra effort in and make it with a bang. I'm not trying to bother your passengers, dude. Look, you see the surface now. The city don't have no day or night. plate weren't there, we could see the sky. Midgar is a really interesting, like, because it's like, it's fantastical, but it's more obviously sci-fi, right? Midgar's a very interesting kind of city. The idea that like all the lower class to poor, like all the poor members of the community are like literally live directly underneath. Like all the slums and stuff are located directly underneath the big city and stuff like that, like directly underneath. So the city and all the well-off middle class, upper class, like upper class echelon people literally blot out the sun. Like it's such a, it's funny. It's almost, it's like there's an absurd quality to like the metaphor there, right? But I feel like it's done in such a way that feels it's very interesting. It's so it's like such an absurd idea, and yet it really is it's very poignant to like what the game, like a lot of the themes the game presents with you. And while also just being a very interesting world too. Floating city, pretty unsettling scenery. Like, yeah, I mean, the idea that, like, the people who are above you and are, like, essentially, like, contributing to your suffering are literally blotting out the sun for you is, like, horrifying. Huh? Never expected to hear that out of someone like you. You're just full of surprises. The upper world, the city on a plate. Because of that that not very nice pizza that people underneath are suffering. And the city below is full of polluted air. Oh yeah, I mean, well that makes sense. Like all of the waste, like all of the waste, all of the pollution, everything, all of the refuse from the city above also just gets like thrown down underneath it. That the slums are essentially just a massive trash heap, which is a little too it's almost too poignant, you know, if that's possible. On top of that, the reactor keeps draining all the energy. Then why doesn't everybody move onto the plate? Don't know. Probably because they ain't got no money. Well, maybe it's because they love their land no matter how polluted it gets. Ooh, that's heartbreaking. I know, no one lives in the slums because they want to. It's like this train. Can't run anywhere except where its rails take it. That was some good dialogue. Honestly? Well, and that's another interesting detail too, is that a lot of people end up having to take the trains to go from the slums up to work on the upper plate. So the only time they get to see the sky above them is when they're working for the people who are blotting it out. And in reality, they probably don't get to see much of it at all in that case, because they're probably working in office buildings and stuff like that, or in factories and things like that. It paints a very, very grim world, very grim picture. I think it was a really good decision that in Remake they decided to just make the entire first game. It hurts a little bit because there's so much more after the events of Midgar, right? But Midgar is such a big, powerful first step in the game that, like, that choosing to spend a like 25-ish hour adventure just taking place in this land underneath this freaking steel city, it was such a good idea. Because they really got to like explore the dynamics between the people down here with the people up above, and Shinra, the company, and things like that, and what they're doing to people, what they've been doing to people, what they're doing to the planet, and stuff like that. A lot of great character stuff they pulled out of that. Oh. This mission was a success, but don't get lazy now. The hard part's still coming. Don't y'all be too scared of that explosion. I like how they didn't shy away from the fact that that explosion did, like, blow... It flipped cars, there were freaking buildings destroyed and stuff like that. Like, it is a clear act of it is a terrorist act, right? Like it goes without saying that, like, for sure there were probably civilian casualties, and a lot of people's lives got disrupted during that. Now, however, of course, not to say that, like, hey, what Avalanche is doing and the way they're doing it is not maybe warranted, right? Just the fact that, like, hey, the act is what it is. There's no sugarcoating that, like, it was a destructive thing. Almost with a certain air of carelessness, but oftentimes it's the carelessness that gets people's eyes on the cause to begin with, right? The idea that you're throwing caution to the wind in order to achieve something that you truly believe in, right? Shows your dedication to that idea. So it's a very interesting setup. It's a very interesting start to this whole ordeal. This one's gonna be bigger than that. Meet back at the hideout. Move out. all three of them looking around, all concerned. When you've been on a train, when you've been a train man, as long as I have, you see a lot of people and a lot of lives. People meeting, parting, joy, sadness. After a while, it doesn't get to you anymore. Pretty sure, is this the train graveyard? Yes, it certainly is. So apparently, if you want to grind a bunch of money to buy 99 iron bangles, you could do that. I'm not going to, but you could. I'm not letting you go tonight. Wow. Isn't there somewhere we could be alone? Wow. There's only the train graveyard around here, and they say the ghosts are around too. Dang. What? Ghosts are freaking scary, ma'am. Watching them all scurry around is funny. Hey, bud, what are you doing? Ah, hey. What on earth are you doing? Just butt out. Huh? You came to see it too? There was a bomb on top. The pillow came down. Everyone in the slums is dust. Well, there's no point in worrying about that. Check it out. It's huge, ain't it? Yeah, a truly horrifying idea that there is a single pillar preventing like a chunk of the upper city from crashing down onto the lower city. Yeah, this is a strange and wonderful place. This is my place, but you can come here anytime you want. See you, bro. Cloud over here. Never. You can't make me bear it. I need to be free. Let me out of these chains and shackles. Actually, let me save. Now, I did say these parts were going to be long. I have half a mind, honestly. I have half a mind to try and fit the entire Midgar section into a single part, but it truly depends. I'm probably going to break them up into multiple videos, and we'll see how it goes. Hey gang, what are we doing? How do you want? You know who I am? You can't pass. I got the miserable job of keeping scum like you from trying to sneak in here. Wow, you're great. You're darn right I am. Don't waste time talking what I always say. But oh my gosh, they actually translated these two guards pretty freaking well into the new game. Into Remake. I can't believe those characters actually came from something here. Whoa. Oh, that was Barrett. Barrett, there were kids in there. Barrett, for the love of everything. I love that they like let you move around while other characters are running. Oh, Tifa came out and bowed to apologize. Did you hear? No what? There's a news update. They say that there was a terrorist explosion up above, that this was a Mako reactor. You know what this means? No what? You see, I keep on top of these things, and if you ask me, if you knock out Midgar's power, then all of its computers and signals are going to be knocked out too. Financially, there must have been about 1 billion gil worth of damage. And that ain't all. A lot of innocent people got killed too. Oh, really? Just straight up killed? I thought maybe people got injured, but if the explosion had been in the middle of the night, that would have been one thing. At least the people could have gone into sleep. Jeez. Aw, man, Avalanche is so cool. I love the way that they kill people. Hey, gang. Oh, expletive. What the hell's wrong tonight? Thought that long blackout was strange. Say a Mako reactor destroyed above. I was just sitting there drinking, watching the news by myself. All of a sudden, I got kicked out. Got kicked out of the very nice store. What's up with that? Whoa. Oh, jeez, I'm blitzed. I just love the homemade cocktails, but they should do creep up on you. Yeah, I like a good cocktail too, but I only like cocktails because they are like super mixed drinks, and because that's the only way they taste good. I'm not in it for the buzz. I'm not in it for the buzz. I'm not in it to get drunk. So all I care about is flavor, which at that point makes alcohol kind of useless to me, because it's like, well, I might as well just drink something else, right? Okay, go on ahead. He won't talk to me. Oh. Okay, get off your slow-moving ass. Okay, I'm sorry. I am not your dad. Wait, I'm sorry, I just walked in. Aren't you gonna say anything to Cloud? Hello, Tifa. How are you doing? I'm gonna be very normal about meeting you again. Welcome home, Cloud. Looks like everything just went well. Did you fight with Barrett? No, not this time. You've grown up. When you were little, you used to get into fights at the drop of a hat. Hi, Tifa. Tifa's a really good character. Here's the thing. I know people... Oh, the music, too. Oh, this is Tifa's theme. No, duh. I saw a video the other day because I was looking for music for the intro that I was making, and I was like, I saw Tifa's theme, and for the life of me, I couldn't remember, because obviously everybody remembers Aerith's team. Aerith's team? Team Aerith. No, everybody remembers Aerith's theme, but, I couldn't for the life of me remember Tifa's theme, but now that I'm hearing it again, it's like, oh no, of course this is what it is. Obviously people like Tifa for, a couple different reasons, but I genuinely think Tifa's actually a really good character, and I'm hoping that gets to shine a lot in the oncoming games. I'm so glad everyone's safe. Me too, Tifa. Me too. Okay. Took a... did I really take like a 40-minute... I was doing stuff, I was talking, planning things, doing life things, imagine. Couldn't be me. And then, like the first drink after a job. Why don't you have one too? Yeah, why not? That's more like it. Even if you were with Soldier, you're still a rookie here, so you'd better listen to whatever I tell you. Sure thing, Biggs. Oh, Cloud, Tifa really knows how to cook. Anyway, let me tell you about something. I'm not interested in your stupid stories, Wedge. Why don't you just go fall off a pillar and die already? Oh no, I felt bad. I felt bad the whole time saying it. I'm sorry. About what? Tifa always lets me taste her cooking. Look at me now, I'm a roly-poly. Don't know whether I should be happy or sad, but it's good food and drinks that make this shop famous. Hey, Wedge, you're getting all excited. Stop making such a mess. Hey, Tifa. Sorry, Cloud. Marlene seems a little shy. Hello, child. It's okay. Can I play pinball? Can I enter fridge? Can I do things? Do I need to, like, try and step out? Oh, criminy. Oh, right. Like how Cloud jumps up, jumps back, sits on the table. One swift motion. Oh. There, it's adorable. It's too much. My heart is crumbling. You alright, Barrett? Great. Get new fools. We're starting the meeting. Oh. I think everybody's pretty freaking limber, I'll tell you what. Tifa, sit down. How about something to drink? Give me something hard. Oh my gosh, my friend sent me, my friend Megan, who may or may not exist at this point. If you understand that joke, then good for you. She sent me a clip of Cloud in Final Fantasy VII Remake at the bar asking for something hard, and the person who posted the clip was like, there ain't no way Cloud can freaking hold his liquor. He's trying so hard to posture. And I made the joke, I'm like, no, Cloud can't hold his liquor. He's trying so hard, but this little guy, there's no way. It's just so funny. Come in, I'll make one for you. You know, I'm relieved you made it back safely. What's with you all of a sudden? That job wasn't even hard. I guess not. You are a soldier. Make sure you get your pay from Barrett. Don't worry, once I get that money, I'm out of here. Cloud, are you feeling alright? Yeah, why? No reason, you just look a little tired, I guess. He did have a moment. He did have a conniption there for a moment. You better go down below. Alright. That means a lot more. That line right there means a lot more. Oh, I was wondering what that noise was. Yo, Cloud, there's something I want to ask you. Was there anyone from Soldier fighting us today? None, I'm positive. You sound pretty sure. If there was anyone from Soldier, you wouldn't be standing here now. Don't go thinking so bad. Oh, don't go thinking you're so bad just because you're in Soldier. Just because you was in Soldier. Whoa! I don't remember Barrett launching Biggs into the stratosphere. Yeah, you're strong. Probably all them guys in Soldier are. Don't forget that your skinny ass is working for Avalanche now. Don't get no ideas about hanging out onto Shinra. Staying with Shinra? You asked me a question, I answered it, that's all. I'm going upstairs, I want to talk about my money. Oh, wait, Cloud. Tifa, let him go. Looks like he still misses the Shinra. Shut up. Shut up, man. I don't even like them, not even a little bit. Gosh. I don't care about neither Shinra nor Soldier. Man, freaking Jessie has her head in her hands. Is she okay? Don't get me wrong, I don't care about Avalanche or the planet for that matter. Money. Oh my, I must have been for a lot of it. Sure, well, what the hell? It's a verbal agreement. Now let me figure this out. Oh, stop it, Cloud. Did you hear me? Oh, she's trying to crunch the numbers. Good heavens, Barrett. Say the number one reactor was bombed. The terrorist group Avalanche has claimed responsibility for the bombing. It's expected that Avalanche will continue its reign of terror. For the citizens of Midgar, there is no need to fear. I have immediately mobilized Soldier to protect our citizenry against this senseless violence. Thank you and good night. Wasn't trying to talk to the TV, he was trying to talk to Tifa. Straighten things up with everyone for me. I'm trying. Cloud, you say you don't care, but you came to talk to me. Cloud, you just want friends. Isn't that right? I like how the lesser of the, like the quote-unquote good response here would be, I really don't care. You're terrible, real cold-blooded. What happens if I say blow off then? Yeah, well, you look kind of lonely to me. If you ever got anything you want to get off your chest, you can always talk to me. Oh, blow up, I guess maybe, because the other one's like subdued, right? Which makes it come across as like you're trying to like be, like you were just like cold about it and like you don't really have too much emotion about it, but having a stronger reaction. Can I talk to Biggs? Biggs, I'm sorry. Biggs is dead already. If I remember correctly, I think we actually, Listen, Cloud, I'm asking you, please join us. Sorry, Tifa. Planet is dying. Slowly but surely it's dying. Someone has to do something. So let Barrett and his buddies do something about it. I ain't got nothing, it's got nothing to do with me. So, you're really leaving? Just gonna walk right out, ignoring your childhood friend? What? How can you say that or sorry? I think sorry implies that you're gonna leave anyways. You forgot the promise too. Promise? So you did forget. Remember, Cloud, it was 7 years ago. It's interesting how this lines up in this game compared to the remake, because they obviously add a lot of in between the first and second mission, but in this game you actually start the second mission pretty much right after this first one. Look, the well. Do you remember? Yeah, back then. I thought you would never come. I was getting a little cold. Sorry I'm late. This scene, once you know more, it makes me feel a certain kind of way. Did you want to talk to me about something? Come this spring, I'm leaving for Midgar. All the boys are leaving town. No, I'm different from them. I'm not just going to find a job. I want to join Soldier. She is not impressed. I'm going to be the best there is, just like Sephiroth. Sephiroth? The great Sephiroth? Isn't it hard to join Soldier? Probably won't be able to come back to this town for a while. Huh. If you make it, will you be in the newspapers? I'll try. Hey, let's make a promise. I like this interaction because it's a subtle thing, right? But I feel like kids have a way of like shooting ideas past each other, because like when you're young, you don't fully know how to express like exactly what you're thinking in the moment. So this sort of idea of just like moving the conversation forward with questions instead of actually sitting down and talking about any single detail, right? Like, oh, well, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, or you're gonna do this, right? Just like asking prodding questions without lingering on anything too much. It feels like pretty accurate to like the age they're supposed to be. Let's make a promise. If you get really famous and I'm ever in a bind, you'll come save me, alright? What? If I'm ever in trouble, my hero will come and rescue me. I want to experience that at least once. What? Come on, promise me. Alright, I promise. This game's gonna screw me up. This game's gonna hit different this time now. I'm a little bit older. I'm not too much older than when I first played it, but I feel a certain way about certain things now, and yeah, I feel like this game's gonna hit me even a little bit harder now. I don't know why. You remember now, don't you? A promise? I'm not a hero and I'm not famous, so I can't keep our promise. But you got your childhood dream, didn't you? You joined Soldier. So come on, you gotta keep your promise. Barrett's not even taking the elevator up. Wait a sec, big-time Soldier. Promise is a promise, here. Promise is a promise. That's a great little moment there. Receive Barrett's stat. Heck yeah. This is my pay, don't make me laugh. What? Then you got the next mission lined up? I'll do it for 3,000. What? It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. We're really hurting for help, right? But the money's for Marlene's schooling. Oh, that's actually incredibly depressing, actually. We really shouldn't do this, Cloud. 2,000. Thanks, Cloud. I do like how it specified it was Barrett's stash, so like he dug into his own money and it wasn't Avalanche's money. The heck is this song? I do not remember this. Ah yes, you can still see the blood stain from where Biggs slammed his head into a lead pipe and died. Alright, so on the list of things that can be done and need doing, is Marlene making drinks? Morning, Clyde. Did you sleep well? Barrett snoring kept me up. That seems... I don't want to say that. This is funnier. You gotta go funny on that one. Keep it down, they'll hear you. Barrett's always edgy before an operation. I'm going this time. That's awesome. Our target is the Sector 5 reactor. Head for the station first. I'll fill you in on the train. Yo, Cloud, before the next mission, I got something I want to ask you. I don't really know how to use materia. I'll give you that materia we found, just teach you how to use it. For narrative purposes, I'm going to have him explain it. I know how it works, but for narrative purposes, I'll have Cloud be a little kind here. Hit me with it, Cloud. Tell me your ways. Basic functions, I certainly do. Oh, they're giving me like a full menu tutorial? Hey, thanks. I'm like good though, you know? You know what I mean? Weapon, each weapon has slots in it. You have to choose. Yeah. The interesting thing is the fact that materia, like magic and stuff, actually does increase and lower certain stats and whatnot, which is interesting. You also gotta grind to get more spells on materia. You wanna know what its effect is? Line the cursor on the check in the menu. Oh, you gotta dig all the way through the menu to be able to... Stores HP, I can use Magic Cure. That's all there is to equipping materia. If you want to remove materia, I'm assuming you just go over and... Gotcha, okay. Whenever you equip a materia, your situation changes. Parts of you become stronger, others get weaker. Magic power will get stronger, your physical strength weakens. So materia is kind of a double-edged sword. The screen, materia. Is it like that in the newer ones? I'm wondering. They also didn't go like as crazy with how many different kinds of materia there are. My first playthrough, I know there's a lot of types of materia that I didn't fully understand, so I'm gonna be, this time, using a guide. It's gonna be nicer to be able to figure certain things out. Give you some advanced tips later. Well, shoot! What's this? It wasn't that tough. Crap. I don't get it. You just handle the materia cloud? You just handle the materia cloud. Cloud, I got a message from the weapon shop man upstairs. He has something he wants to give you. Alright, good luck. Isn't she like 8 years old? No, well, I don't know. She looked like 5. Is she actually making drinks and stuff? It's kind of hilarious. Really, really not good, but it is hilarious. Okay, now I know. She said the man upstairs? Okay, well, let's hit all the points. Ah! You tried up old geese, you tired? Why don't you rest up on the 3rd floor of my house? Oh yeah, this thing. One condition, you gotta give me some cash. Here. Oh man, way to help yourself to the room. Sure thing, bud. I know there are some things to get along the way here. What the crud? Beginner's Hall. Say you're a beginner, but your eyes say you're not. I'm not, really. Don't mess with me, I used to be in Soldier. I'll tell you how much I know, and for free, too. Oh, I like how they, I like how they frame this. Instead of, like, because Cloud is a soldier and he's so great, so he already knows everything, right? So instead of other people explaining things to him, he tells everybody else what he knows, which is really funny. I understand this enough, and anything that I don't understand will probably be explained in the thing. Oh, all materia. There we go. Hey, we got the one right off. That was materia. Next, take the treasure chest. Whoa. Ether. Sick. These treasure chests are a lot... Hidden in these treasure chests are a lot of items. There are box types and bag types, so make sure you don't overlook any. Gotcha, boss. The fabled save point. Do something else, but right there is a secret. Even if you're wiped out, if you've saved, you can restart from that same point. That way you don't have to worry when you've been wiped out. This is jumping ahead a little bit, but when you leave Midgar, you get to the world map, you can save anywhere you like. This is jumping ahead a little bit, that's funny. That's all you need to know about the save point. I'll probably see you again somewhere down the road. Was the save point talking to me? I'm a treasure chest, what is this? What is this segment? I feel like I've gone to Sesame Street, everything is speaking to me now. Tifa be with us. Very cool. The battles will even pay you. You'll pay me? Not hard enough to take money from guys like you, but I'll rap with you for a while. No, I already got all of that. Numbers on the screen, escape, status, elemental. Help? Like you didn't get the last time I told you. What's wrong with you? Touch it in the head? Oh, jeez, Cloud, please. Please, you shouldn't say things like that. But don't worry, you just need to press minus in battle. Do that, help message will walk you through the commands. Oh, interesting, okay. Choose the name of your enemy, so even make good use of it. I did not know that. I didn't know you could use help in the middle of the battle. That's pretty good. Gauges, actually I do want, because time gauge displays the time remaining until the next turn in battle. Convenient when you want to make Barret work. That's funny. Increases every time you state when it's full, you can use limit. The gauge is not cleared after each battle, but gradually builds up over time. It takes a while for it to build up, so you have to think about which times are the best to use it. You probably don't know how. Conditions Fury and Sadness. Fury, your limit gauge builds up sooner, but attacking accuracy is lower. Slower, but the damage you receive is also lessened. Interesting. Noted. What the heck do you two want? Why are these kids just assaulting each other? Gotta hang in there, your limit gauge is starting to build up. Okay, now your limit gauge is full, go ahead and use it. Fight with your limit technique. This is funny. Oh my gosh, look at her. What the heck? Great. See, it's these little moments of like, Cloud can't help it, but enjoy speaking with other people. And I think that's kind of lovely. Like, you start to see that more and more. Ooh. Okay, let's see here. Reveal system. I'm going to refer to guide to see when else there is a thing to do and or receive. I'll be with you shortly. Okay. Seems like the only thing to do is to... Hold on, let's talk to this guy. Hey, you can't just walk out of there buying something. It might be unhealthy for you, if you know what I mean. Are you threatening to, like, shoot me and kill me, maybe? Okay, got that for free. Got grenades. Explosive damage against one opponent. These are, we'll probably like get some of these too, so we don't need to buy any of those. Would like to buy some of these though. Not 11, not 11. I want to buy 99 iron bangles. I'll buy 3 of these. I truly don't understand why part of like why the completionist mindset would involve buying 99 iron bangles, like truly. Store's going under, can't sell any really good medicine in a slum like this. Look at this, doesn't happen every day. Are you a customer? We sell, we buy. We don't have a fire. Well, we have one of everything else. Yeah, need one of these. And that's probably good. Okay, so the guide has also recommended that you can sell ethers because they sell for like $750, which at this point in the game is a lot of money. I don't need to. I'm not too worried about that unless we absolutely need money for something coming up. But I'm not sitting here needing to 100% complete every single equipable item in the game. You know, I need to look further in this guide and actually see why the heck I would need that many things, because it's kind of crazy. And then one thing they recommended, which I normally do this anyways, the moment that I can, is all and then lightning. And then I will give Cloud the cure. And then, Tifa, I'll give you fire, and then I'll give Barrett ice. I think. Yeah. Could give Barrett, could make Barrett a healer just because he's beefy and he'll never die. Alright, starting back here for a moment because I had to go and eat food. And now I've got the rest of the night to experience this game. Don't know how much longer this part's gonna be. I'm thinking I'm gonna combine all this stuff together into one part. We'll just see where the wind takes us. Whoa. This lady bailed real fast. What if my son's already left? When it's just my wife and I here, you have no idea how lonesome it gets. Yikes, okay. You two doing okay? He used to give us nothing but headaches but when he was here. But now that he's gone, we kind of miss him. Strange, isn't it? Oh, I think, is this Johnny's house? Johnny, a character that I only vaguely remembered from this, who then turned out to be like a whole actual character in the next game? Listen, if there isn't anyone to listen to, what's the use of getting gossip on everyone? Yeah, and you, Mr. I Don't Care, I got a little more information that would pique your interest. You wait and see. Ah, Johnny's gone. You look a little disappointed. I don't like to say it myself, but I'm just a lonely guy when I'm not drinking. I'm sorry, dude. Comes down to it, I'm gutless. I'm still just a no-good kid. You know, sometimes I, too, feel like I'm still just a no-good kid. But I'm not. I'm a grown-ass man, so I really got no excuses at this point. Okay, so we save one more time. Now, apparently in this next bit, there's going to be some timed segments. And if we talk to the right people at the right times, during those segments, we will get items. And apparently also have an item stolen. So let's, you know, get on the ball. I've had it, me too. You know, this is the first time we've ever agreed on something. Yes. Well then, shall we? Yes. Whoa. Oh, have they been here all night? So they just passed out? For Pete's sake. Morning dawn comes and things never change. You be careful not to get hurt. Come on back here again. Thank you, Train Man. You know, Train Man, you're alright. Yeah, so, yeah, that's funny. In the remake, I didn't realize the sheer amount of things they added in between the two missions. Okay, so I'm gonna need to track how many different NPCs there are. You have like 15 seconds in each car, I think, when the timer starts. You know, private cars are split up. Hoodlums again. God, don't I just have all the luck? Screw you, dude. You say something? Now look at that. Got empty all of a sudden. What's going on? It's empty because of guys like you. Criminy. Barrett. Seen the news, right? Avalanche says there'll be more bombings. Only devoted employees like me would go to Midgar on a day like today. I won't give in to violence. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. This dude... I thought they added this part in the other game. No, this is actually like a dude. From this one, wow. They really did like one-for-one translate some things. Because this is like a whole little cutscene in the original game. I mean, in the remake. See, this is why I wanted to play through this again, right? Because getting a refresher on everything that happens in the original game and the way it happens, I think is going to help. You know, when Rebirth comes out, because Rebirth is going to be going over a whole lot of things that I have not sat down with in a while. So. Darn, you lucky man, you. So what are you gonna do now? Oh, you're so calm. You're busting up my rhythm. You're busting up my rhythm. Looks like they just finished connecting the cars. They're finally leaving. So what's our next target? Listen to Mr. Serious about his work. That wasn't very clever, Barrett. Alright, I'll tell you. Jesse's probably already told you, but there's a security checkpoint at the top plate. It's an ID scan system checking all the trains. Which Shinra is very proud of. We can't use our fake IDs anymore. Oh. That means we've only got 3 more minutes to the ID checkpoint. Oh. In 3 minutes, we're jumping off this train. Got it? Oh, crud, okay. Come over here, let's look at the railway map monitor. Yes, ma'am? Actually 3 minutes? The only ones that'll talk to me will come to my house. I'm impressed. Oh, crud. I wanted to talk to Shaking Man. Looks like you've seen this already. I did, actually. It's alright, come a little closer. That's odd, the ID checkpoint was supposed to be further down. Search for all cars will be conducted. We're in trouble. I'll explain it later. Hurry, get to the next car. Jeepers! Someone blew it! Oh boy. Oh, that is an active timer. High potion, sweet. Okay, that was one of the things. Alright, we clear? Not yet, they're starting another check. If we're caught, we're done for. Don't worry, if we move the train car by car, we should get past. Who the heck did we just knock out? Busted, that's right, thank you. Because he steals a thing from you. We're butt naked. What? You're all butt naked? Why are you all butt naked? You couldn't refuse her. Bombs? What? I only made out like a small fraction of that. Hold on, let me see something. Hold on, so there was... Oh, but you might still want to talk to the guy sitting on the right in the back. Oh, the guy who calls the train car his house. He does have a thing. I was afraid that he was the one who had a thing and not the next car over. Oh well, we missed the Phoenix down, that's alright. Oh, am I supposed to be moving forward? I can't even see Cloud. Scary, huh? Too late for that now. Why'd you come along? Why'd you come along anyway? You don't care if I go first? It always stays till the end. Don't worry about me, just go. Oh, Barrett's good. Don't go get your spiky ass hurt. It's only the beginning of the mission. No kidding, Barrett. Take care of the rest? Oh, what, everybody else on the train? Or were those, oh, were those 3 freaking Wedge? Oh, because they took everybody's clothes, huh? That must have been Wedge, Jesse, and and Higgs. Good, so far everything's going as planned. So apparently if you get knocked off the train early, by not making it to the next cars in time, all that happens is you just have like a longer walk, which I do think is really funny. I also think it's hilarious. In the remake, they made these tunnels as long as they are in this game. You can walk from one end all the way to the other. There's nothing waiting for you. It's just freaking empty nothing. I don't know why they created so much tunnel, other than for people who would decide to wander down one direction for long enough. It's silly. Look at the Sector 5 reactor. Biggs, Wedge, and Jesse got everything ready for us, so move it. It's just down this tunnel. Oh, I was about to say, hold on, are we controlling Biggs? I mean, are we controlling Barrett? No. Oh. Oh, actually in like a combat area, okay. I don't like these things. Ew, there's just 4 guys who are going to slow all my party members down before they get to attack once. Okay, awesome. 15 damage, what? Is she in the back? Oh, it looks like she might be in the back. Hold on. Okay, that did more damage, but I mean, Tifa? No, Tifa is like punchy kick girl, right? She should do some decent damage. At least in my mind, she should. Well, she has 16 strength compared to Cloud and Barrett's 23 and 21. She doesn't have very good magic either. Yeah, I guess not. Oh, had I gotten all the materia? I mean, Cloud's got a bunch of magic materia on right now, and he still has some pretty decent damage output. Oh well. Okay, time to consult. Alright, with the power vested in me by this Pib Extra, I think we can just go. The only thing that mentioned was that those little grasshopper guys we were fighting have a chance to drop Spiderweb, which casts slow on every enemy in the battle. Apparently, slow works on most bosses, according to the guide. Which is pretty freaking cool. So I'll have to keep that in mind. Light beams of the Shinra security sensors. We can't go any further. Oh, is this the wrong way to go? No, wait, no, here we go. It's a vent, huh? That's one tiny hole. You're telling me to squeeze into that to get under the plate? No way. Yo, Cloud, what are we gonna do? Don't go. Go down, look inside. What do you mean we're not going in? Don't even know the way to get into Sector 5 except through there. I'm gonna try to get in a fight one more time. See if I can fight those, well, whatever they're called. Oh, here we go. We can actually maybe use times 3 speed. There we go. Oh, this isn't what I want. I was about to cast Thunder on every single one of my party members. That's pretty good. The thing did say put the all materia on lightning, but I already kind of figured that was the case. All right, well I'm not going to go and sit there and try to grind for that, so we're just gonna keep pushing on. Gotta look inside, bud. Doesn't seem to be anything that'll get us stuck in the duct. Okay, but if we're gonna go through this duct, we won't be able to come back. Sorry, Barrett. Be wasting time. You never know when Shinra will find us. Cloud, you just go. Okay. But, dang man, this thing gives me chills. Just enter my back pocket, Barrett. You'll be fine. Ah, okay. This is the one item that was mentioned. Don't think there's gonna be another one. There's an ether, and then eventually there is going to be a potion. And then a tent by a save point, so we're good. I'll just try to also just be observant. I don't want to, you know, use the guide so much that I can't use my own observational skills. Oh yeah, they did translate this area. They turned this into a whole ordeal. This was a whole chapter. Granted, they did that with a lot of areas, to be fair. Man, I almost forget that this is like an RPG where we can like run into dudes sometimes. Might as well. Bad. Tifa's working at a little bit of a deficit, but that's just how it goes. Well, hey there, Wedge. Yeah, see, even in like, me and my uncle are playing Final Fantasy VI right now, and the sheer amount of items that you have to like, you have to go into every single building and examine every single thing to find items. Every clock has an elixir in it for no reason. Ooh, Bolt did do good on the fish. Bear's just a like cool like character. Like design wise, personality wise, you just slip into Mr. T mannerisms here and there, which but other than that, I mean like that's not to speak to like there is depth to his character too, which is really cool. Reactor's up this ladder. If it's up that ladder, then I'm gonna go not that way. Okay, maybe I will go that way. I'll do another shaft. Okay. Fighting freaking pufferfish and seahorses for no reason? Dang, the pufferfish have a pretty decent amount of HP, all things considered. Oh, because Tifa's in the back line, so she's doing like half damage. She already doesn't do that much damage. Granted, to be fair, you can get through most of the game having people just like use the normal attacks. It's certainly not that hard. Hey, Jesse. I'm sorry. The ID scan problem on the train was all my fault. I modified your ID code. That's what did it. I did my best, but I failed. Jesse. Next time I'll give you something better. Back at the hideout, my research room, working on it. Jesse. Oh, that made me sad. You can ignore the ladder on the right, which only leads you to back to the large area. The one on the left brings you to a catwalk. Hey, Biggs. I'm gonna pull out now. We'll meet up at the hideout. Cloud will count on you to blow up the reactor. Bye, Captain. We are good, though. Let's see. There's gonna be an ether up ahead. And that's about it. Seems like it, yeah. Or in other words, 750 gil. This guy really wants me to be selling all this money. I don't feel like money was ever an issue, but I could be wrong, I don't know. Guess we're moving on ahead. Okay. I did save, so we're good to go. Big Wedge and Jesse are not joining us. Whoa. Whoa. Immediate fight. Rumble. Why is Spirit so fast? Why is Cloud so slow? I got questions. Okay, A attack is not gonna work anymore. Barrett, no. These freaking guys. Why is, again, every single, at 29 damage, jeez. Every single enemy, every single one is, whoa. That's quite a lot of experience, all things considered. Every single enemy is freaking faster than us. They all get to go before us, no matter what. Oh, very similar to the other one. Okay, robots. Oh, did we have to fight some of those guys in the remake? I'm pretty sure we did. I'm trying to recall now. I mean, I won't have to recall forever. I'll be able to actually, you know, see, but... Ooh, so close. To a level up from Cloud. Oh well. But there was supposed to be a... potion somewhere around here? Let me see. Off, head to the core, the reactor like you did before. Backtrack, plant the bomb, backtrack to the elevator, give it a ride up. The chest in the next area holds an ether. Gotcha. Oh yeah, this is like very wonderful. I mean, it makes sense that the reactors would actually have the same layout. So that's actually a clever use of in-world justification for reusing some assets. And I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Oh, dang, I forgot about this. Were we really doing this early? Dang. Dang, we were doing this so early. Jeez, man, get a hold of yourself. You alright? No, forget. Come on, let's hurry. Is clearly not okay. I know, you're my chaperone, right? Down straight. Tifa's old friend. That ain't good enough. I think I didn't see who was who and who should have been doing what. I made everybody attack. You know what? We'll figure it out. Freaking dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here saying kill more dogs. Oh no. Can I? What did that do? Oh, I just abstained. Okay, I need to look up and see if like you're forced to use your limit breaks, is what I want to know. I don't think I need to use anything on everyone. I think they're okay. Oh, right, now we need to go and find the same kind of elevator that we used to exit the first time, which we can do. And nobody can random encounter us on a ladder. It wouldn't make any sense. Wouldn't make a lick of sense. Up here? Question mark? Yeah, definitely got to look up on that limit thing, because ideally you would be able to save your limit for when you need it or want to use it. And not have to use it on some like random, but I think my whole first playthrough I did just end up using it when I had it up. Which, you know, is is a bit of a bummer. Okay. I think the ether is after we exit the elevator? Could be wrong, but I'm not. Ether. Okay, sweet. Hearing all this music again, and it's all so good. I mean, like, the original music is great, and then, like, I don't know, something, they freaking have somebody absolutely murdering the soundtrack, in a good way, murdering the soundtrack in the remakes. I don't know what that person is on, but they went so unbelievably hard on like adapting all the music. And then in the new game, Rebirth, we're gonna have adaptive versions of certain songs for like that transition into fight themes and stuff like that when in certain encounters and stuff. Ah, it's gonna be so good. They said all we have to do is push the button at once. Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't know there was a wind up. No good. Let's try again. That's no good. For Pete's sake, guys, why don't we count down? There we go. Okay. That's so freaking goofy. Wait, they even added that into the remake. I'm losing my mind. I guess this actually explains a lot of like the little goofier moments of like why are we all pulling this lever at the same time? Oh, because it was in the original game. I understand. How silly. I was about to say we're about to get into a fight. This isn't the fight that I was thinking of, but okay. Not a back attack. Gosh dang it. Poor Tifa. Just getting to do no damage ever. alrighty. You know, I'm gonna look up that limit thing right now. Okay, it's as I suspected. I'm not just a big dumb dummy. I mean, I am a big dumb dummy, but in actuality, you really can't use the you have to use your limit break if you want to attack again. Your normal attack becomes the limit break. That's not an option. So unless you have other options, of which I know there's quite a few actually, that you could be using, right? There's an attack called Death Blow, there's like enemy skill, things like that. Obviously you can use magic and stuff instead. You have to use that stuff if you want to do essentially normal attacks again. So, duly noted. Not the end of the world. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Oh no! What the heck's going on? A trap? I forgot he's actually like physically here, which seems like a mistake considering Barrett has a gun for an arm, but no. Isn't it Shinra? Why is the president here? No, honestly, why is the president here? That seems extremely dangerous for him. So you all must be, what was it? Avalanche? Don't you forget it. So you're President Shinra, huh? Long time no see, sir. Long time no see? Oh, you're the one who quit Soldier and joined Avalanche. I knew you'd been exposed to Mako from the look in your eyes. Tell me, traitor, what was your name? Cloud. Forgive me for asking, but I can't be expected to remember everyone's name. Unless you become another Sephiroth. Ah, Sephiroth. He was brilliant. Perhaps too brilliant. I don't care about any of that. This place is going up with a big bang soon, so you're right. Such a waste of good fireworks just to get rid of vermin like you. Vermin? That's all you can say? Shinra are the vermin for killing the plant. Ooh, Barrett, killing me with the conjunctions. Shinra are the planet. Shinra the vermin. Barrett, help me, man. You gotta help me out. For killing the planet. Guess that'd make you King Vermin. So shut up, jackass. You're beginning to bore me. I'm a very busy man, so if you'll excuse me, I have a dinner I must attend. Dinner? Don't give me that. I ain't even started with you yet. Ah, but I've made arrangements for a playmate for you all. What's that noise? Gosh, all of the freaking, like, mech bosses in this game have such good designs, because the Scorpion Robot is, like, a one-time enemy, and he looks sick. Like, he's iconic. Like, the poster child for this game. And then the Airbuster and the one that you fight on the elevator later on. I think all the mech bosses are primarily in the, Midgard section. I mean, the Midgard section of the game is just like extremely well known, which is funny because it's a very short amount of time compared to the rest of the game. There's so much more that happens, but meet Airbuster, a techno soldier. Our weapon development department created him. I'm sure the data he'll extract from your dead bodies will be of great use to us in future experiments. Now then, if you'll excuse me. I've got to do something about him. No way, it's just a machine. I don't care what it is, I'm gonna bust him up. Let's dance, asshole. Oh. Sure. How, 81 for a counterattack? Was that because his back was facing? 654. Seems like it. Rear gun. The big bomber. Barrett, no! Barrett, my poor man. Oh, big shot. Turn function non-operation. Oh, can't turn. Interesting. I'm assuming bolt? Could be wrong. Poor Barrett. Although Barrett is tanking most of this damage right now, which is pretty good. Freaking rear gun, or is he gonna ram again? Oh, it is rear gun, okay. Ooh, Cloud. I went to the danger zone. Did Tifa just do 151 on a punch? Oh. Oh, wow. That was freaking it? Titan Bangle, heck yeah, okay. That was pretty fun. Although we did have Cloud's limit at the beginning, and then Barrett got a limit immediately after. Because I forgot that like getting hit actually gives you a bunch of good, a lot of limit break, limit juice, limit energy. You know, it's good to know that it's been so long. It's been a couple years. I've recorded so many different series at this point, so many different individual games, and I haven't gotten any better at speaking plain English, my only language. So apparently this guy was weak to lightning. He halves fire, nullifies earth and gravity. So I'm gonna read this because I'm actually not entirely sure how he works, and that happened. The fight went by really quick. Strategy. This is the only boss with a side attack formation. Right. Cloud is on one side of the Airbuster, Oh, Airbuster, who takes 5 times the regular damage when attacked in the back. Okay, that makes sense. Time your limit breaks well. They can do enormous amounts of damage. That makes sense. Airbuster knows 2 executive programs, 1 and 2. One will use Big Bomber, although it can only use the attack 4 times. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's interesting how they translated that in the future. Well, we'll get to that. It will switch to its less fearsome energy ball attack in P2. As you might be aware, you can skip a character's turn with Triangle. Since Airbuster is a mechanical enemy, Bolt deals solid damage. Try to keep everyone's HP above 150 just in case a Big Bomber attack is used, which can easily deal over 100 damage. It looks like the team is in trouble. Okay. Oh. It's gonna blow. Let's go, Tifa. Bear, can't you do something? Not a darn thing. Cloud, please don't die. You can't die. There's still so much I want to tell you. I know, Tifa. Hey, you gonna be alright? I don't know if I can hold on. I gotta be strong. Worry about yourselves. I'm alright. Take care of Tifa. Alright. Sorry about all this. Stop talking like this is the end. And this, right here, is where we're going to call it. So, obviously not the entire Midgard section into one part, because, good heavens, that would be absolutely ridiculous. I mean, like, the Midgard section, if I remember correctly, is at least, like, anywhere from, like, 6 to 8 hours, maybe, going at, like, a decent pace. And we are a couple hours in. Now, granted, I didn't actually think that we'd get all the way to a particular chance meeting so soon, and yet here we are. But yeah, that's where we're going to call this for now. Hey, if you enjoyed this or anything else on this channel, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day leading up to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have done, or will be doing in the future. Me and my friend are also making a game. Any information on that is in the links down below. Also linked down below is going to be a link to a game that we did make already for a game jam called Hell Factory Cross. Go check it out. Try it out. See if you like it. Let us know. Keep in mind we did it in 2 weeks, so, you know, if you have some questions as to certain aspects of it, just keep that in mind. And yeah, also if you want to support me and my friend in our game making endeavors, you can support us by supporting the videos, the streams, potential streams, and of course the Patreon. Most of all the Patreon. And with that, that's it for now. Until next time, don't forget to be kind. Don't be afraid to change your mind. And also, play this freaking game. If you haven't played Final Fantasy VII, you seriously should. Like, seriously. I'm already like in it. I'm already like all the way back in it. And knowing that I'm going to be doing all the stuff this time, granted with the help of my friend here, Absolute Steve, who seems to be killing it. Genuinely killing it. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a really good thing, really good time. Now, granted, this is still an older game, and some things you have to do in order to achieve things later in older games is kind of ridiculous. So hopefully, we will find a way to manage. And if not, then I don't know. Screw me, I guess. Here's the thing: I at least want to fight the weapons. I didn't fight all the weapons last time because I was not anywhere near equipped enough to fight the weapons. If we can fight the weapons, but fighting the weapons means getting all of the summons in particular Knights of the Round, which I did not touch at all last time. So we'll have to see about that. And see we shall.